run command. So the problem here for the reason why devs are cooked, you got to be more than a dev now. You got to be a little more versatile. I'm a full stack. I'm a full stack entrepreneur, Like I got it all. I got it all in the bag. None of it's great. I'm not great at anything. I'm not great at anything. Just solid. I'm just solid at everything. I could do everything. I could do it all, dude. I can orchestrate this next 40 years together, dude. I promise, dog. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. If I keep it all public, that's the thing. But we can kick it for the next 10, 15, 20 years, dude. And I'll be able to orchestrate it all. I think I'm gonna do a solo dolo for now. Obviously I have a team, contractors, but yeah, that's the thing is this is real. I've always been the dude that hires off Upwork and just builds apps, websites, SaaS. And I've hired hundreds of people, maybe even thousands, I don't know, of developers. I didn't know how to code before. But for automated training, I had to learn how to code because I mean, I guess they would. You could hire somebody to iterate to success, but I wouldn't spend all that money to iterate until you find something that actually works. It's a long journey, dude. You have to know how to code. So that's what got me into coding about 4 years ago. But before that, I was building, shipping more than anybody. Shipping, I promise you, there's probably nobody in the world that shipped more than me. I can say that confidently. But I didn't know how to code. I was just using cash flow to dev through Upwork. Now I saw the shift where like now Upwork is trying to block China from even being on the platform. So they just like make fake images, profiles and stuff. Always get on a phone call, video call. It's fine that I'm cool with working with people from China. Like if you get the job done, you get the job done. But all love to you. I don't care where the fuck you live, dude. I really don't care. I'll step out the gas. Just don't lie to me. And they kind of have to because I think Upwork doesn't allow Chinese. I don't know why. But they'll trick you and they'll take any project for any price. And that's a really good point what he had said earlier. Yeah, of course. Prices are so low in China for development. Why would a startup ever even build, or why would they ever use a SaaS when you can obviously get an edge by building your own? I don't know. But just keep pushing, dude. If you're a dev, dude, and you're dependent on this to be only a developer, cooked, bro. Cooked. I don't mean to say that in a negative way. I just want to be like clear. Like they're saying it. You've seen it. Like I'm not a good dev, but I ship more than any dev out there. Maybe not any more dev out there, but I'm just getting big headed. But this had 800 forks, 1,000 stars, and nobody else was shipping. I didn't get no tags. I don't need a PR or anything. I get any tags, I get messages, nothing, dude. So just like, okay, cool. This is just me. So if somebody that's actually a good developer applies AI, it's like, okay, boom, 20 developers don't need a job now. If Facebook has one developer that has AI that can code 20 times more efficiently, they don't need the jobs anymore. This is spooky, bro. This is spooky. And it's spooky because of that tweet that I showed you the other day. Let's go ahead and look at it because this was called
I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill.
Ricky Rose.
You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. But if we get on the treadmill together, right, there's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die. It's really that simple.
Software engineering, dude. This is spooky. I think it was Fred. There we go. This is spooky, dude. Wait. What is this? Everybody posted the software engineer is a fraud? What? What's going on, dude? Is this different? This chart is nuts. Fred, let's go look it up because if this guy's saying that this is not true data, because this is the one that I saw. Fred, let's just go look at that. Fred, Indeed, job posted. Let's just go look at it up ourselves, dude. Let's go to, I don't even know how this works. I'm scared here already. Software development jobs on Indeed in the United States. Yeah, I mean, that's that, bro. That's that. Smoked. Smoked. So 10-year maybe max. Okay. So they've been tracking from only 2020. Anyways, this is very eye-opening. Gotta get busy with it, dude. Gotta be able to do a little bit of everything. From here on out, if you want to be a dev, you gotta be a dev that can ship. You have to ship. Please start shipping, dude.
Ultimately, humans are the greatest preference generator. That's where the preference comes.
Not open source. Not open source. Unless you're already Gucci. If you're already Gucci, okay. Congrats. Do open source.
From.
And humans are actually very good at reading or like judging between two things versus this goes back to the core of what RLHF and preference tuning is that it's hard to generate a good answer for a lot of problems, but it's easy to see which one is better. And that's how we're using humans for AI now, is judging which one is better. And that's what software engineering could look like. It's the PR review. Here's a few options. What are here are some potential pros and cons? And they're going to be judges.
I think the thing I would very much recommend is programmers start using AI and embracing that role of the supervisor of the AI system and like partner of the AI system versus writing from scratch or not learning coding at all and just generating stuff. Because I think there actually has to be a pretty high level of expertise as a programmer to be able to manage increasingly intelligent systems.
I think it's that, and then becoming a domain expert in something.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Because you like seriously, if you go look at aerospace or semiconductors or chemical engineering, everyone is using really crappy platforms, really old software. Like the job of a data scientist is like a joke, right? In many cases, it's very real, but it's like bring what the forefront of human capabilities are to your domain, and like even if the forefront is like from the AI, your domain, you're like at the forefront, right? So it's like you have to be at the forefront of something and then leverage the like rising tide that is AI for everything else.
Oh yeah, there's so many low hanging fruit everywhere in terms of where software can like help automate a thing or digitize a thing. In the legal system, I mean, that's why Doge is exciting. You have, I mean, I got to hang out with a bunch of the Doge folks, and they, I mean, government is like so old school. It's like begging for the modernization of software, of organizing the data, all this kind of stuff. I mean, in that case, it's by design because bureaucracy protects centers of power and so on. But software breaks down those barriers. So it hurts those that are holding on to power, but ultimately benefits humanity. So there's a bunch of domains of that kind.
Wow, this is interesting. So that's a good point too. You got to be kind of like domain specific at this point. I don't know. This is interesting, dude. I think the writing's been on the wall for a long time, and a little scary. I wish you the best. I believe in you, dude. There's no difference between you and that dude that is shipping code every single day. And I showed you that one dude. This dude is so inspiring. So inspiring. Levels. Just go watch that, dude. Go watch the levels one, dude. Just go type in Moon Dev. Okay. And then go here. Moon Dev. And this dude is just a dev. Let's go to videos. And go to popular maybe? I don't know. Yeah, here we go. How to actually make money with coding, dude. This guy makes 7.2 per year with his little AI apps. I don't want to diminish his little AI apps, but dude, it's not that hard. I was able to kind of get one off the ground in a couple hours. So there's 2 videos there. The hard part is getting people to buy it, but like if that's your only option from here on out, you might as well get started.